We need to embrace the mystery of life, not try to control it. We often think that we can predict the outcome of events and label them as good or bad. But this is a mistake. We don't know what the future holds, or what the purpose of our experiences is. Maybe what seems like a tragedy is actually a blessing in disguise. Maybe what seems like a success is actually a trap. We should rely on ourselves, not on others. We should free our minds from greed, hatred, and delusion. We should learn to let go, not to cling. We should not limit our lives by our expectations or ambitions. Sometimes we need to relax and trust the flow of life. Sometimes we need to act and make things happen. The key is to be present in the moment, not lost in the past or worried about the future. The past is not something to forget or regret. It is something to learn from and appreciate. The past can teach us valuable lessons if we pay attention and reflect on it. But we should not dwell on it or be attached to it. We should stay grounded in the present, where life happens. Life is a cycle of creation and destruction, of birth and death, of joy and sorrow. We cannot avoid this reality, nor should we try to. We should accept it with grace and compassion. We should not see it as a problem to solve or a test to pass. We should see it as a healing process, a way of growing and transforming. Healing comes from creating space for everything to be as it is. Space for sadness and happiness, for pain and pleasure, for loss and gain. Space for ourselves and others, for nature and spirit, for love and wisdom. The best way to care for the future is to focus on the present moment. Reading or saying wise words is not enough. They have to be put into practice. We can learn to open our hearts to anyone, even those who annoy us, can be our teacher. Freedom comes from letting go of everything that binds us, anger, worry, or possessions. We need freedom to be happy and peaceful. Compassion is not about religion. It is about being human. It is not a luxury. It is a necessity for our own well-being and mental stability. It is vital for human survival. Many people confuse excitement with happiness, but when you are excited, you are not at peace. True happiness is based on peace. Do not believe in anything just because you have heard it. Do not believe in anything just because many people say it. Do not believe in anything just because it is written in your holy books. Do not believe in anything just because your teachers and elders say so. Do not believe in traditions just because they have been passed down for generations. But after careful observation and analysis, when you find that something makes sense and is good for everyone, then accept it and follow it. Often when we hear or read something new, we only compare it to what we already know. If it agrees, we think it is true. If it disagrees, we think it is false. In both cases, we learn nothing new. Imagine someone shoots an arrow into your heart. Yelling at them does not help. Focusing on the arrow in your heart is more useful. Better than many words that mean nothing is one word that brings peace. But the journey of life is full of challenges and lessons that may seem like a punishment for our sins and mistakes. But this is not the true meaning of karma. Karma is a way of teaching us how to open our hearts to a higher level of love and compassion. It helps us to let go of our fears and defenses and to stop building walls around our hearts. Karma is a gift that shows us what we need to learn and grow through the experiences of our life. Even when things don't go our way, we should not lose hope or give up. The one who perseveres will succeed in the end. Karma is like a flame that can be shared with many other flames without losing its brightness. It can bring warmth and light to others while still shining brightly in ourselves. This is the joy of the path. As human beings, we often crave for solutions and resolutions to our problems. We think we deserve them, but we actually suffer from them. We don't deserve solutions, we deserve something better than that. We deserve our birthright, which is the middle way. A state of mind that can embrace paradox and ambiguity with ease. A person who can inspire others with hope, no matter how desperate the situation, is a true leader. Peace is not a destination, but a way of being. We often think that we can achieve peace by doing certain things like meditating, having fun, or eating well. But this is a mistake. These things can make us feel good, but they can also make us complacent and dull. They can prevent us from seeing the reality of our situation, which is always changing and challenging. Life is not easy. It has its beauty, but also its pain. Like a rose, it has both petals and thorns. We cannot ignore the thorns, nor can we avoid them. We have to face them with courage and compassion. This is what makes us human. This is what makes us alive. Art is the expression of our humanity. It is the way we share our joys and sorrows, our hopes and fears, our dreams and nightmares. Art is the flower that blooms on the stem of life, and we are the flower. Meditation is a practice that helps us to be more aware of ourselves and our surroundings. It helps us to see things as they are, not as we wish them to be. It helps us to accept the present moment without trying to escape or manipulate it. But meditation is not easy either. It requires patience and perseverance. It requires a gentle and humorous attitude. It requires us to stay with whatever arises in our mind and body without judging or rejecting it. When we meditate, we may feel restless, bored, anxious, angry, or sad. We may feel physical pain or discomfort. We may wonder what we are doing or why we are doing it. We may want to quit or run away. But these feelings are not obstacles. They are opportunities. They are opportunities to learn about ourselves and our human condition. They are opportunities to grow and transform. So whenever we meditate, we should stay with whatever comes up. We should not avoid or resist it. We should not get distracted or discouraged by it. So, my friend, embrace restlessness. Don't shy away. Face fear head-on. Don't run. Confront anger. Don't avoid it. Endure pain. Don't escape it. Tackle hunger. Don't ignore it. Deal with frustration. Don't evade it. Stay present with all these emotions and experiences and see your life transform. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and join the Stoic community.